Excuse me, who is that fine young man? Well, the kids these days are calling him the ranting artist. Ooh, the ranting artist. I'd like to know more about this ranting artist. Just go onto his YouTube page and find out. I think I'll do that. Me too. Woo, guys. Yo, what's up? I hope you liked my little skit. Whatever. How are you doing? It's the ranting artist with your weekly dose of irrelevant rubbish. Is there rubbish that's relevant? No one knows. Okay, enough twiddling of the thumbs, ears, and eyebrows. Yes, I said eyebrows. Pay attention.
Bruh.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, alright,
Well. We are up 88 subscribers. And I still don't have a girlfriend. I thought with the fame came the... Alright, let's get into the reason why we're actually here at our Wednesday meeting, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dude. Wednesday, my dude.
The meat and potatoes of today's rants, and that is the big three of my favorite anime. Okay, I'm splitting this into a 3-part series. Why, you might ask? Because it's the big three, baby. It's the big three. As you all remember, I talked about my personal top 10 list, and I stopped at number 4. The order being from number 10, Kuroko no Basket, Yojo Senki, Boku no Hero Academia, Tate no Yusha no Nariagari, One Punch Man, and lastly, no, not lastly, my bad, One Piece, and lastly, Gintama. Now that you're all caught up, let's get on with the show. Alright guys, number 3. Are you ready? I know I am. Cause I am hyped. Come on, get hyped with me. Number 3, we have none other than the great Black Clover, with our main character, the thick boy, Asta.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
I mean, look at that muscle. You can get that muscle even if you had 4 years of quarantine. Okay, let's break down Black Clover and give it to you, Jenny. Alright, meet Asta and Yuno, 2 boys who were abandoned when they were babies at a church out in the boonies of the so-called Clover Kingdom. So that you don't get confused, there are 4 kingdoms: Heart, Clover, Spade, and finally Spoon Kingdom. No, I'm just messing with you. Obviously it would be the Diamond Kingdom. So my boys were dished there by whoever yeeted them across. Because mama wanted to party, and mama can't party if she got a baby. So anyway, our boys grow up at this church, and apparently in this world, when you turn 15, you receive what is known as a grimoire. That boy type of witchcraft. Anyway, yes, magic exists in this world, and it is the source of everything. If you have a high aptitude for magic, then you will make it in life. But listen to me, there is a social standing in this world that already exists, where if you are not of royalty or royal blood or noble birth, you're looked down upon and labeled as a peasant. So our boys, Asta and Yuno, turn 15 and go to receive their grimoires, but Asta fails to get one because he actually has no aptitude for magic, or in weeb terms, he had no mana. Imagine that though. In an actual world run by magic, you have no magic. Like, bro, it's just so sad that my boy had no magic. But even though, without receiving one of these grimoires, he's still set on his lifelong dream, and that is to become the Wizard King. And if you don't understand by now, that would be the highest post one can attain as a mage in the Clover Kingdom. Our other boy, receives the most powerful grimoire known to them, and which is known as the four-leaf clover. Get it? Because a four-leaf clover is rare and is believed to be actually lucky. So gets that, and Asta gets nothing. In the midst of this, there's a guy waiting in the background, waiting to see who gets a grimoire of such power, and is decided to ambush my boy, and take the grimoire and probably sell it to some, bidder in the middle of the scuffle, my boy Asta steps in and tries to fight this guy, but he has no magic, and we all know that this boy is way in over his head, right? So he gets beaten up a couple of times, and then when you think it's all over, like, boy, I thought it was over. Like, I thought that was it for my boy, and then we thought the story would continue with But my boy Asta, in the depths of despair, summons a 5-leaf clover grimoire. Like, bro, remember what I said about a 4-leaf clover being the most powerful? Yeah, forget that. Disregard that. This book is what power looks like. Okay, enough of that. Let me explain the scaling if you hadn't already understood. So a person can get a grimoire based on their aptitude, right? And if you don't have any, you don't get one. So it's from 1 leaf to 4 leaf, which these are the norms, and of which a 4 leaf is rare to find among peasants. So my boy Asta gets a 5-leaf grimoire, which legend says in the 4th leaf of a clover resides luck, and in the 5th resides a demon.
So I've given you the basic synopsis of the anime, but I haven't actually given an analysis of this anime. Okay, this anime portrays how the world works, how society has a status quo. We all fit in somewhere. You could be at the top, the guys who lived the life, or you could be in the middle, or you could actually be at the bottom. That's how life is. And this anime shows that by how the people of noble blood look down on people who aren't of noble birth. So the show basically portrays how these two guys take on the status quo by becoming basically what you would call the police of the kingdom. They call them Magic Knights, which are split into 9 squads, which are all led by squad captains and a vice. So my boy being powerful and all, chooses the most prominent squad, which is the Golden Dawn. And my boy Asta with no magic isn't chosen by anyone, but luckily gets picked by the most rowdy squad, the Black Bulls. And the story goes on with their arcs and stuff like that. Alright, let's talk about why I placed this anime on number 3. You ask me what makes a great shonen anime? It's the fight scenes that tie up a great story, of which Black Clover does that so well. The pacing of the story isn't all that bad. You get introduced to your characters, they introduce what they're aiming for, and you have your rival setting. Once all these are set, in my opinion, you have yourself a good anime lined up. I only have one problem with this show. It's that the first 20 or 30 episodes of the show, the main character's voice actor was just way too loud. Like, yo. I had to give this show a little time out around episode 19 because, man, was he loud. But if you have the eagerness to watch a very good show, you'll have to soldier on and watch him scream his lungs out.
I also love how the show subtly introduces side characters that end up growing on you, even with their quirky behaviors. This actually gives the show a little spice. I spoke about the fight scenes a little while ago, but let's actually go in depth. Caution, there will be spoilers in this little segment of mine. If you want to actually watch this show, you better skip, because I'm gonna spoil it for you. So skip ahead to this time. Are they gone? I think they're gone, right? Yeah, they're gone. Alright, I'm going to rank the fights. There are about 5 major fights, right? And yeah, 5 major fights. There are other fights, of course, but then I think, in my opinion, these are the most impactful fights that actually happen in this anime. Let's start at number 5. Bro, when you get goosebumps watching the show, that's what you know, it's the one. So yeah, I ranked this at number 5 even though I got goosebumps. This was the fight when one of the captains, Yami, who is the captain of the Black Bulls, fought against the leader of the Midnight Eye with his accompanying 3 leaders. Yeah, leaders under him. They're called the Third Eye, right? Bro, they hit you with this beautiful chaos of a fight so early in the show that you don't even know what's going on, right? You don't even know what to do besides.
About to beat my meat. About to beat my meat. About to beat my meat.
Okay, enough of number 5. Number 4, fight number 4. We have a showdown at the underwater temple, right? This was the Black Bull squad versus one of the leaders of the Third Eye, right? The Third Eye, which are in the Midnight Eye. Yeah. Then this guy was called Vide of Despair. Man, this fight, like, whew, I cannot even start to explain how beautiful this fight was. Like, yo, I'm at a loss of words.
This shit good.
Guys, like, just come on, please, just watch with me. Watch the show. Just watch the show. Like, this man's, right, let me just describe the whole fight. No, not the whole fight, just summarize, break it down, summarize. So, our guys, right, are looking for this magic stone, right, that grants you power and all that, but then they're trying to defend. So they go to this temple that's underwater, get there first, but then the guy who's at the underwater temple is like, you have to play these games, and if you win, you get the magic stone. In the middle of these games, they get interrupted by Vide of Despair with his little underlings. So he beats up some guys, then he goes like, yo, I'm gonna beat you guys up, and then I'm gonna find the stone myself. So he starts beating people up, but our boy Asta decides, shit, I forgot time. Oh my goodness, this is gonna drag on way too long, man. I can't do this. This is not right. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it short. I feel so hurt. This fight is so unparalleled, man. It's just so beautiful, and I ranked it at number 4. Number 3, we have the Wizard King Julius Novachrono against the leader of the You know what? You already know who. I already talked about this guy. I already mentioned him. I didn't mention the current Wizard King. That's Julius Novachrono. This guy stands at the top of all the squads. That's the goal Asta and aim to be. So the fight ensues a while. Pleasing to watch, very pleasing to watch. But for plot's sake, my boy Julius Novachrono has to be slain. Like, what? Wait, he's dying so soon? My heart broke, man. I couldn't fathom. Number two, fight number 2. We have the fight against Zagrid. Is it Zagrid? Wait, hold on a second. Let me Google. Yeah, it is Zagrid. He is a demon who came into the human world and caused a little bit of mayhem, then caught the hands of Yuno and Asta with a little help from Yamisuke Hiro, captain of the Black Bulls. Finally, at number 1, we have the fight that took place on their 100 episode special. Bro, my goodness. Like, oh, you have no idea. I'm sorry for that weird, just share my energy, man. I cannot explain. I can't explain. I think I'm wasting your time just making these weird noises, but I promise you won't go wrong with Black Clover. In all honesty, this anime shows the bonds of friendship. The scene that shows this is during this beautiful tournament arc when they're actually looking to select a special squad of knights called the Royal Men. And then one of the Black Bulls member, his name is Finral, he almost gets killed by his younger brother who's in another squad. And then when he's about to get killed, the way the other squad members interfere with the tournament is just so beautiful. I think I'm gonna just play a little clip and just show you what I mean. It's just the most amazing interest. Like, bro, goosebumps. Huh? The story also shows the trials and tribulations one actually has to go through when you're trying to achieve your dreams, right? And then the little subtle love interests, right, that they just place in there. The little nuances that you take for granted in life. They're all in there. All in all, I couldn't fit the things I love about this show. And this is my actual first anime review. It was all over the place, but oh well, I said what I said. It's just Black Clover, my guy. Hey, you actually made it to the end of my long, cringy review of Black Clover. If you enjoyed my review, please smash that like button alongside with the subscribe button, and lastly that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as I upload my videos.
So yeah, this is the ranting artist signing out. Stay safe, guys. Peace.